All right, welcome to another edition of the Figure Eight Podcast Show, brought to you by Shoot Hoops Not Bullets, where we shoot to score, not to kill. We are your hosts. I'm Mark Love. To my right, I got Oak Park's finest, the Rocket Man himself, Holly Rocket. What's up, family?
Man, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, everybody. Man, it's a beautiful day, man. Let's make it happen, love.
Yes, indeed. This episode is sponsored by the Hope Project Training Academy, the premier licensed career school founded right on the South Side. They got courses for CDLs, IT, and armed guards. That's armed and unarmed guards. Shout out to my guy, Raymond Bell, CEO. He been on the front line for years, empowering youth and young adults with workforce development and workforce education. Tap in with him online, hopeprojectacademy.com. Rocket, for our first time viewers, once we let them know what the show is about.
Figure Eight Podcast was created for high school athletes, college athletes, coaches, anybody on and behind the scenes of sports for the youth. For them to come tell their story, we created this platform as a safe space for everybody, all these athletes and incredible coaches to come explain why it is that they are who they are.
Indeed. We got a special guest in the building. Kipp Legacy, super senior, defensive tackle, Delonte Walker. What's up, family? Welcome to the show.
Thank you for letting me on the show. I appreciate the opportunity to let me.
Indeed.
Absolutely. Man, so first thing first, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from? Where your love of football come from? Give us a little summary on yourself.
Well, I'm Delonte Walker. I'm from DC, Northeast, but I've been going to school in Southeast all my life. And really, my love of football came from my uncles, as he the coach at HD Wilson, and my cousins played both in college at Delaware State and Morgan State. So like, it really run in the family. So like, that's really where my love for football came from. And growing up playing with martial arts, you know,
What?
Coach Mack and them,
How old was you when you started?
like 10.
Like 10. Okay.
I
Okay.
started late. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, tell us about your school. Tell us about the rigors of school, being a student athlete. How do you navigate throughout the day, your day to day? Give us a example of one of your days at school, one of your days before practice, or etc.
All right. So like a regular school day, I'm gonna wake up at like 6:15 in the morning, put on my clothes, brush my teeth. I'm gonna eat a good breakfast in the morning. Then I'm gonna go to school. When I get to school, we got our regular class day because our school kind of strict. Like practicing before school, so we can't do all that. So then after school, if it's like a Monday, we're gonna have a weight room, get in, get some work. We're gonna have film, and we're gonna hit the film for like we're gonna hit the field for like 30 minutes on the quick just indie period, and we're gonna be done. But if it's just a regular practice day, after school, I might give me some food so I can like re-energize for practice. Then it's gonna be a 3-hour practice.
Okay. How do you so being given your position that you play, uh dieting, certain things that you like what would you say you eat throughout the season when it's actually the season, and how do you switch that up in the off season?
I mean, throughout the season, I kind of eat regular so I could like maintain weight. I don't be too much on like a strict diet plan, but outside of the season, I try to eat a lot of protein so I can like gain muscle
Okay.
and lose some fat.
And giving and also and giving in your position and stuff, defensive tackle and stuff, what would you say is the hardest thing about your position as far as like training and maintaining weight and maintaining a certain muscle mass to be effective on the field?
I mean, the hardest part is growing for real,
Yeah.
because it's hard to gain weight for real. So that's the hardest part. And like staying in shape while gaining weight, that's a real hard thing too, because you could eat so much and you won't be out of shape, and you're not gonna be able to play all 4 downs like your coach need to. So that's the thing. You gotta stay in shape too.
So let me ask you this. I always wondered this because I only played football like little. I ain't never played in high school and all that stuff. So let's say, do y'all lean on different positions as far as like when working out? So let's say I wanted to work on my speed or I wanted to be more agile. would you work out with running backs or like wide receivers, or just you strictly work out with defense and off leash strictly work out with offense?
Yeah, it's mostly by position. That's how we work out. Then we got like our trainer. He got a speed trainer from Virginia University. He come during the summer. Every Saturday, 6 a.m. We go out work on the field, speed training on the track. And then weight room, we do by position too. O-line, D-line, running backs and linebackers, and wide receivers and DBs. Just so everybody could be around like the same speed and same weight.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So you played all 4 years?
Nah, I only played 3 years.
3. Okay.
First year, I went to third grade Marshall. Now I got a football team.
Oh, okay.
So I played 10th, 11th, 12th.
So what made you go to Legacy?
I don't know for it. Because it was a Kipp school.
Yeah,
My mother liked it.
Okay.
So that was a really thing. I was going to go to HD with my uncle, but nah, she didn't want me to go there. So she sent me to Legacy.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about Legacy, because especially like in DC, you got like milestone schools. You got the Anacostas, your Blues. Like you got schools that everybody know about, but there's certain institutions that house so many athletes that people don't really know about because it's a school that hasn't been built for so long. And then, it's always like a new school opening up. But tell us a little bit about the institution that you go to.
I mean, Legacy, it's a good academic school, and they just got a football program 3 years ago. So that's when I started. We went 2-4. We wasn't really that good.
Mm-hmm.
So we really had to put the work in, get in the weight room, get in shape, because a lot of people wasn't in shape. And then once, I feel like our best shape was this year, even though we didn't win our championship this year.
Mm-hmm.
But, our second year, we put in a lot of work in that all season to come where we is now. And we beat, a couple good teams. We put a good fight against Bill, good fight against Digital Pioneers, and a good fight against Murray. One of the best performances a charter school put against Murray in a while. Yeah.
So just being so you said y'all only had the program for 3 years. Y'all essentially an expansion team that went from that, being an exception of y'all season, working hard, having a better season, and then in y'all third year having y'all best season, beating some good name schools and stuff and competing with other schools and stuff. So it's like y'all all grew together organically.
Yeah.
So it's like the team hold a special spot in your heart, So I definitely get that. That's beautiful though. For, like you said, it's a school's, Baloo been Baloo since forever. You feel me? But to start to be, a member of the first team of this school, like that's never gonna change. As long as that school is a thing, you a part of that legacy. You feel me?
Y'all laid the foundation.
Yeah.
The first bricks down.
Yeah.
And won't get too many transfers, so it's like everybody come as a freshman and they grow together.
So it's a lot of homegrown talent, and then that's dope because you'll fight harder for what's yours.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you don't want nobody to come on your field. Even it's different when it's built from scratch.
Yeah.
So I definitely, that's dope.
So how did y'all season go this year?
This year we went 8-4. We lost to Digital Pioneers in the regular season, and then the championship. In the state championship, we lost to Murray, and then we had a nail biter with Bill.
Okay.
That time, yeah. So we had a couple hard games. But I feel like we could have did better.
Mm-hmm.
We was just not mature and disciplined. But if we was way more disciplined, we would have won.
Really?
Yeah, we could have competed for that state championship for sure.
So y'all a young team? Y'all got a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors?
Nah, it's a lot of sophomores, juniors, freshmen.
Okay.
So pretty young team. We only had 8 seniors.
Okay.
So that shit, they really gonna have a mob, especially with the freshmen coming in.
Okay. What would you say being a senior, being a student athlete, and having so many underclassmen on the team? How do you go by being a leader and leading by example? What's some things that you like to, say or do with the underclassmen that's coming onto the team to help prepare them for the season?
I mean, in the summer, after spring workouts, I go to the field and work by myself. So me and my man, Aaron, we'll go to the field, we'll put in some work, and we'll tell the youngest they come with us, put in some work.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Or go to the gym with the little free summer pass, lift weights, so they could be in shape for the season.
would you say all right, so is it saying football is what? 80% physical? No, 40% physical, 60% mental. How you feel about that? Would you say the sport itself more brains than bronze, or you have to have a good mix of both? Some of them, because some of the most smarter athletes ain't the biggest. Ed Reed wasn't big at all. Like, not even a little bit, for real. You feel me? So it's like, how do you feel like, when do you think that instincts kick in more, or do you feel like only the strong survive? Like, the bigger you are, especially with high school, because it's a lot of talented high school players, but you'll see the real gap in ability once you get to college. Like, you'll be like, damn, like the fastest person ain't half as fast as the slowest person that's at this school. You feel me? So it's like, how do you feel about that? Where do you stand on that?
I feel like you need to have the bronze. Like, you got to be in that weight room. You got to have some size. But it's more mental. Like, I play with my mental more than, like, my physicality. Because I like to read plays and stop it before it happened. Then,
That's
like, really study film.
How you feel about film? You're a film junkie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can appreciate. Yeah. I mean, in the sense, like, all the greats, you kind of have to be. Like, in my personal opinion, chess is probably the most important game in life. You feel me? Like, cause it's about counters. It's about countering your opponent to the point where they can't counter you anymore. You feel me? So, film is the ultimate counter.
Yeah.
Like, your attention to detail is, some athletes' attention to detail is greater than others. But being able to instinctually look at the video and identify what it is that I want to see. You feel me? So when you watch your film, like, what do you like to look for?
I look like formations is definitely a thing. Because they line up. Like, we played the team where they only ran to the tight end side. They wouldn't run to the other tight side. But film could also, like, come and bite you, too. Because you could look at film, see they run the play 100 times. They come out, play action, throw it right over top. That's what really got us.
They can come back to bite you. Yeah, okay.
So, like, you really got to be smart with it. You can't overplay just because you know a play.
Right.
You can't always cheat the play. Unless, like, you really for sure. Like, unless they run a wildcat, 5 in the backfield. Yeah, you know what's happening. They running the ball.
Oh, that's dope, man.
So for you personally, how did you think your season went?
I mean, my season was good. I had, like, 65 tackles, 11 and a half sacks, 34 tackles for loss. So I think I did good. It was a bit of decline, but I did also had a better DN this year. As a transfer came in. He had 13 sacks, too. So, like, my junior year, I had 21 sacks. So this year I declined a little bit, but it also came with help.
Yeah.
So, like, it's pretty understandable.
And how you feel about that? Would you have rather had a 24 or the help?
I'd rather have the help because it's hard doing it on your own.
Yeah, absolutely. And then it's a team effort. You feel me? Like, you're 21 alone, but you're 11 and his 13. You feel me?
Yeah.
Together, collectively, like,
That little better.
Yeah, how you can't really prepare for that. You feel me? Like, that's watching that film, you'll be like, damn, like, what we gonna do?
That's
so
what
it's
really
like,
got me in there junior year because once we got to the playoffs, teams just watching film. They send their double, triple team
They
on me.
on you,
And they letting everybody be a one-on-one. So that's really gathered us.
So what do you? We talked about growing up in Southeast, growing up in Southeast, being in the city and stuff it can get rough out here. It can get wicked. How do you maneuver? And keep your head on the swivel, stay out of trouble. Stay out of harm's way, and also in school not get distracted by like females and your friends. Everybody that's not too enthused about going to school, hooking class, and all that stuff. So how do you maintain?
I mean, it really been a start to me since I was young, like with my mother and stuff. She told me right from wrong. So it's like, I know, like, I got that intuition when I feel like something ain't right. and I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I just really make business decisions for myself,
Yeah.
like what's gonna benefit me in the long run, other than like a right now thing.
Yeah, absolutely,
dope.
absolutely,
That's
yeah.
dope.
Because it's future bright, so. But you being able to identify, understand that, says a lot about you, and I'm glad you brought up Bomb because as we we love to talk about parents and stuff. Like, tell us about your mom and your dad, your upbringing and stuff, because we like to highlight the parents on the show. Y'all are y'all kids in high school. You feel me? But to get to this point, it took a lot of love, a lot of care from your parents and stuff. So tell us a little bit about your mom and your dad, and what was it like growing up?
Growing up, it was only my mom. My dad really ain't been in my life too much.
Oh, okay.
So like, my mom, she been everything to me.
Everything, yeah.
Take me every practice, pick me up from every practice, take me everywhere. She don't make sure like she don't do that public transportation.
Yeah,
So,
hey.
Understand?
Understand,
Understand.
yeah.
so like, she really told me a lot, learned a lot from her, love her to death.
Absolutely,
Really
absolutely.
a big thing for my mom. Trying to make her proud.
You got any siblings?
Yeah, I got two. They twin brothers.
Twin bro, okay. You the oldest?
Yeah.
All right, tell us about your brothers. How do you feel about, taking on that responsibility, being a role model in a sense, giving them a positive male role model to, take after and stuff? How does
I
that
feel
make
like-
you feel?
I feel like I'm a good role model to them.
Yeah.
They come to my games, they happy. They don't play football yet. They scared.
How old are they?
They about to be 12.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
they need to hurry up and
Yeah,
start playing.
they gonna be late like you, huh?
So like, I feel like I'm a good role model. Do good in school. Don't show them no bad. So I feel like I'm a good role model to them.
And you said you got watching football and your love for the game from your uncles and stuff. Growing up for you, what would what memories can you share about spending time with your uncles watching football? And you said to yourself, man, dang, that's what I want to do.
I mean, they was in that era HD where they was going to turkey bowl every 4 years.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah, HD was dominant. Yeah.
So yeah, going to the turkey bowls, going to their games, talking about it after that.
Yeah.
That really like drove me to like, I really want to play football. Like even now, he'll still come over after my game and be like, oh, you playing the bum league. Because when I play that. But, it's cool because we get to beat them. But yeah, so that's really a main thing. Like, them just showing me football. Like, it being like brought upon me really like made me want to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you started at Marshall Heights.
Yeah.
So how many years you played with Marshall Heights?
2.
2.
Then I took football love once COVID started. Yeah.
Okay.
Once I started back in 10th grade.
So how was that experience playing at Marshall Heights? Because they one of the premier, or was one. I don't know how they are now, but they was that them dogs back in the day.
We had some dogs on our team. We had like a couple people that's good right now. They about to go enroll in college.
Yeah.
So yeah, we was dogs. Even though I played, it was a different type of level on they side because they play offense. So it was a different type of level.
What would you say?
We ain't really do too much.
Right.
We ain't do too much. We ain't go to Florida. But we went to North Carolina.
Okay. Hey, man. Listen, man. A victory's a victory. We take them as they come. What would you say is the hardest team y'all played, or the most impressive team y'all went against, and what separated them from everybody else that you played
From where?
from your season this year?
The most impressive team?
Yeah, who would you say was the hardest team that y'all played? You was like, man, dang. And
All right, I got one.
okay.
Like, the most impressive team was like, the most physically talented team was Bill probably.
Oh yeah.
That receiving core tough, and they got a good running back over there. But like the most disciplined team I say is DPA. They got some good coaches over there. Rob Harris, Coach AB. They some good coaches over there. Keep their players disciplined. I was able to play with them at the Senior Bowl. So see how they move. That's a good coach staff.
That's what's up.
But Bill definitely got the talent.
Yeah. Did they win? No, they didn't win this year.
Nah, they won the Gravy Bowl, but they ain't won the state championship.
Who won the state championship?
St. Albans.
Oh, okay. How do you and I like you use the word discipline as far as like coaches, and most athletes, they'll tell you that, they want to be coached up, but, beat to the tune of their own drum. How do you feel about coaching and the importance of having a good coach?
I mean, a good coach is everything. Making key decisions, like a lot of key decisions could change the game. So I feel like having a good coach, like for example, like college football right now, it's some powerhouse teams like Ohio State, but Ryan Day ain't a good coach, so they ain't never gonna make it over that hump. Even though that's my team.
Oh, I was about to say, ho, ho,
I was
ho.
looking at his face.
There's
He
no Ohio
fan.
State slander in the show, but you
I'm a Ohio
said,
State
nah,
fan.
so it's cool, it's cool, it's cool then. You feel me? I'm tough on us too. You feel me? But I got a right to be. That's my team. So it's your team too. So we good, we good, we good.
So speaking of coaches, I know what Coach Lane over there, right?
Yeah,
Talk about Coach Lane.
Coach Lane, a good coach, a good mentor. He been with me since I was in 10th grade. He taught me a lot. He put some good coaches around us, put some good people around us. Really treat us like he was one of our own.
Yeah.
So he a real good coach.
Yeah, man, I've been supporting Coach Lane, man, since forever. Everywhere he been at, man, I've been following his journey, and like you say, man, great coach, man, great mentor for the youth, and he been where y'all was at, trying to go to. So I think that's a great role model for y'all to have, Coach Lane, man. Shout out Coach Lane.
You so after this year, you'll be heading off to school and stuff. Like, what's your plans? What's your goals? And any aspirations? Love always asks, where you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself? And ideally, what school would you like to play for?
I'm really not too sure yet what school I want to play for. I got a couple offers right now.
Okay.
So I'm really trying to narrow down my decision. Make some last minute visits.
Yeah.
So yeah. But in the next 5 years, I want to still be in school because I want to
Okay.
get my MBA and bachelor's
Hey.
at the same time in business administration. So really, I really think I'm still gonna be in college in the next 5 years.
That's dope.
So what you looking for out of them schools you looking at? What you looking for the most to make that decision?
Would feel like home for real.
Yeah.
Where I could see myself at some good coaches, relationships with coaches, because a coach could offer you and never talk to you again.
True.
So like relationship with coaches definitely gonna play a part in it.
Oh, yeah. And I think it was when we had Delonte and he was like, a lot of people commit and don't even go to the campus. So it's like, it's like you said, feeling at home. Because you're going to be there for a while. So it's like, it's got to have some semblance of comfort, to a level of comfort where you feel comfortable.
That's a long 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? Like you said, given you don't know what you're going to ultimately end up doing day one. You feel me? So them 4 years might turn to 6, might turn to 8. You feel me? Like but that's the beauty of it. That's why I think everybody should always, take the college approach, especially athletes, because when you're an athlete, you got a little bit more cachet than everybody else. Yeah. So your options you have more options to rub elbows and shake hands with people that's gonna be in prominent positions later on. College, great for education, great for your future, but in my personal opinion, college was made for you to build relationships. It's a massive campus with thousands of students that's all
Going different places.
but striving to be great. Some of y'all gonna hit. You feel me? That's why I always stress building relationships. Like everywhere. It can be a trip to the ice cream truck. Like, because with a rapport with somebody, you can always take and pull. And we live in a society now where everything is business. Like everything is business. Everything is business, and everything is a transaction. You feel me? Like the smallest, most minuscule conversations ultimately be about a price of something or for something. You feel me? So understanding that, I'm in a world and a realm where somebody's here to majoring in business. Somebody else is going to be an agent, sports field. Somebody's going to be a doctor. Somebody's going to be a lawyer. Like, it's going to happen. You feel me? So, in all these prominent positions and stuff, and then they give us settings to meet each other. College throw the best parties, the most parties. That's when you build them relationships, man. Man, what's up? What you into? What you majoring? What you studying and stuff? Oh yeah, and then just build a relationship. You feel me? So just that's my advice to you. Take advantage of all the opportunities. And we asked that question, the 5-year question, and you was the first person to answer. Should I probably still be in college? Which is the right answer. It's no wrong answer. You feel what I'm saying? But like. That's a proud answer because realistically, everybody don't make it to the NFL. But understanding that, being able to visualize that is, goes to how your mom raised you. So that's really dope to hear that answer.
Indeed. So I read on your Twitter, you had a 3.3 grade point average right now. That still stands?
Yeah.
What would you say is the importance of having a good grade point average?
I mean, good grade point average change a lot. Change what colleges you go to. Change different opportunities you get. Scholarship money. Everything. And it's all about you, though. Because it ain't that hard to get a good grade. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. It's not that hard now. It's too many factors into it. So I feel like just having a good grades is like the key to life right now. Because without grades, you gonna be trying to find a way, make a way.
What's your how you feel about the new college football playoff format?
I mean, I love it. I love more teams could get in the competition. Group of 5 teams could get in the competition. It opens up a new thing with the transfer portal because transfer is not gonna be mad like, oh, I came from SEC, I go to Group of 5 now. They still got a chance to go to the playoffs, win a ring. So we give more opportunity.
Okay, so I asked you this earlier and I told you don't answer it till we start the pod. The Heisman. We got the second ever defensive player to win it, right? I mean, because it was Charles Woodson and then it was Travis Hunter, right? But let's just go with that for now. Till we get the facts. We back at y'all with the facts. But how do you feel about him winning? Do you think it was deserved? And if not, who do you think should have won it?
Nah, Travis Hunter definitely should have won that for sure.
Okay.
Travis Hunter put in that work, playing 118 snaps a game, and only he putting in good work every day. So I don't know. He not a bad player at all. He not a slouch.
All right.
They ain't want to throw his way. He had them picks.
You think he the number one pick in the draft?
Of course.
Okay. Shout out Travis Hunter, man.
Especially if he play 2 ways, he gonna be like that.
What would you think he would play in the NFL? More corner or receiver?
I mean, they gonna have him more at receiver.
You think so?
He a great receiver.
You think so?
He a great corner too.
I know. I mean, I'm saying the Bucks. The Bucks is with the corners. I think corners get paid more, right?
Over receivers?
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think who was the highest paid cornerback?
I think Jalen.
Yeah, it might be Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, receivers might overtake them. Yeah. But what position is more important?
Corner.
Yeah,
You can win without good receivers. You can't
Exactly.
win without good corners.
Yeah. So I guess it's where he want his impact to stand. And where he's more impactful.
I think he's adamant on playing both ways.
I mean, he equally impactful in college at both positions. But that's gonna be a lot to ask to do in the NFL. That's gonna be hard.
I mean, they got so many rotations. He gonna be able to do that. I feel like.
I mean, yeah, I think he'll probably play more snaps one way than the other way. But
not playing every snap.
Not every snap. But I mean, Shit, I mean, he built for it though. He not big.
I mean,
He
they
not.
had games. They had games where they was like, "What if you go against a team like Miami? You got God, Tyreek
Yeah,
three
that's
names.
what I'm thinking,
Come
man.
on
That's
field,
tough,
15
man.
seconds. You getting guarded by Jalen Ramsey.
That's tough.
Yeah,
Man.
that's gonna be tough.
That's gonna be way
man.
tough.
If he can do that, man, god damn.
I'm saying, but then the thing you also got to keep in the, like where he go, they scheme.
Yeah.
It could be a lot of zone as opposed to man. You feel me? But let's just say, he not gonna go to the team. They're not bad enough to. Let's say he went somewhere like Denver, where you got PS2 on the other side, where you got, you feel me, like the good safeties, good linebackers. You're not asked to do as much on defense, or as opposed to him getting drafted to like Dallas, where you gonna have to do a lot on defense because y'all are trash on defense. You feel
Definitely.
me? Like, so it's like, yeah, now he won't have to do that much on y'all offense because y'all offensively sound, except for running back, which baffles me. Because all the they showed a list of all the running backs that was free agent. Every running back that's leading everybody that's leading the league in rushing. Josh Jacobs free agent. Aaron Jones free agent. Derrick Henry free agent. Y'all signed Zeke
Back.
back. It gave him number 15.
I told myself I'm not even talking about Dallas on this platform.
Hey.
I ain't even talking about this on this platform.
But back to the subject, man. It's I love Travis Hunter, man. He's amazing. But I don't think he should have won the Heisman.
You think Ashton Jeanty should have won?
Yeah.
He not playing nobody though.
I understand that. But
That's like somebody from Cardozo winning Player of the Year.
but it's like I'm big on dominance. You know we running. You know we running. I've outrushed the second person in all of college football by like 100 rushes. You know we running. And you know I'm getting the ball. They lost one game.
to Oregon.
That's tough.
But that was the toughest opponent.
Yeah, but that's tough to know that I know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. We can't stop it. You rushed us to the college playoffs.
So what's more important, the attempts that he had, or the snaps that Travis had?
I mean, it's equally both.
Travis was top at both sides though.
Yeah, he was. This nigga just broke. He just did something serious.
And he won the Jim Thorpe.
Yeah, this.
And the best,
I think every award he was up for. I think
He won. Yeah,
except for the DB jump. He lost that jump.
He did? Okay.
Travis
He got
Hunter.
cheated off that.
But it's tough. Travis, it's just tough. I don't know. But I'm not mad if you think Travis should have won it. It's like
It can go either way.
I'm not like you say, playing both sides of that ball that dominantly is a feat, and it's not easy. And as much, Colorado, they live out loud. Like, you feel me? Like everybody talk in Colorado. Like, yeah, we want your best shot. They get everybody's best shot.
Just
You
because.
feel me? Just because. Quick side note. You think Deion should coach out next year?
No. Stay in Colorado. Coach
Okay.
Brown, stay in Colorado.
I mean, he built coaches.
Stay in Colorado.
Only because Jerry Jones
Yeah, stay in
did.
Colorado. I love you in Colorado. Speaking of positions, though, you playing D tackle. Was that position forced on you, or was that something you wanted?
I mean, it was it was a mixture of both.
Okay.
When I first came to Lexi, I was gonna play linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I seen that scheme that they run,
Yeah.
our 4-2-5 wasn't built. I ain't built for that.
Okay.
So then I switched to DN. I was playing DN for like the first 6 games of my 10th grade year. There, my last game, coach was like, "I think I want to switch you to D tackle. Try it out this game."
Mm-hmm.
That game I had 2 sacks, three tackle for losses, and like 4 tackles in total. And like that was like one of my best games that year. So the next season, like I just took the weight room serious, worked out, went to workouts, ran track like I do every year. And that season I was dub at D tackle.
So you run track too?
Yeah,
How you like that?
running track cool. It's just to kill time in the football season for real.
No, okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
But do do you find yourself with running track? Do you find yourself getting under your weight threshold, or
Nah.
because so when you do run track, like don't nothing really change? Do you eat this? Do you stay on the same
Yeah.
diet? Oh, okay, cool.
I don't really change nothing for track.
Okay, all right, bet. How you feel about basketball?
Nah, I don't.
Do you watch it?
Yeah.
You all right? Cool. That's fair enough.
I watch college basketball more than NBA.
Oh, okay.
I'm the same way.
NBA fluke too
Yeah,
much. I
I'm
don't
the
know.
same, but I love all college sports. I don't really like the professional ranks until it get crunch time, like playoffs.
Yeah.
But other than that regular season, man, I just can't get into it.
Okay, I mean that's fair enough. I mean I don't got no dog in it. Anything I can bet on, I'm watching. So yeah, I don't really I gotta. I will say, man, the NBA is, man, they need to figure something out. It's too many threes being shot. Like, that's all. Like
That's the
everybody.
game now, man.
Yeah, even when like, basketball is the love of my life. I played basketball my whole life. I'm talking about as a kid. I've been playing with adults since I was 12, and as an adult, as now the old head on the court, when I be hooping, it was like I used to have to work so hard to get a bucket. Now it's like all you gotta do is just stand under the rim because they're gonna shoot, and it ain't going in. So when you catch it, yeah, I prefer to be on the team of the worst shooter because when he miss, I'm gonna just get the rebound and get an easy layup. So yeah, it's horrible. Now, with who the savior, I don't know.
Coming
So
up next.
until they create somebody, I mean, they got Wemby, but like you said, like Wemby shoot more
not-
threes than
not too
Steph.
down.
He shoot more threes than Steph.
He come past half court, ready to shoot.
Ready to shoot.
I'm trying to think who next in line for that top dog spot though.
Nobody.
Shy. SGA.
That's my guy.
Mm-mm.
But I don't
He
think
already 25, 26.
What about Ant-Man?
Mm-mm.
Nah.
Nah.
You're not captivating enough. Neither is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and he Canadian. So yeah,
I gotta think. Like I said,
it's nobody. Not right now. Whoever it
fucked up.
is, they in middle school.
dang.
They're for real.
But nah, person who just committed to BYU.
Oh, Shorty?
AJ.
Shorty,
Yeah.
He next.
We got
He
to see.
call him LeBron.
Yeah, he a
already.
dog too.
Man,
Definitely a dog.
in high school,
He a dog.
is he better than Zion in high school?
Yeah.
I think so.
He
What
more
is his
talented.
numbers?
Shit, let me look it up. Where y'all talk? Let me look it up.
I don't know. The next NBA player, the next face, I don't know. I watch a lot of Ballers Life. I watch all these youngins. Ain't nobody really a freak. Wemby brother. Wemby got a
He
little.
got a brother too.
Yeah.
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 Shit, ain't even coming up. You got a favorite NFL team?
Yeah, the Patriots.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's Drain's favorite team.
Mm.
Like my little cousin, I used to hate, man.
I
Yeah.
grew up in the dominant era.
Yeah.
They was dominant.
Yeah.
So of course I'm a little. Keep seeing the winner. I'm like, yeah, I'm a Patriots fan.
We about to
I
do
ain't-
we about to do your rapid fire. 1 second. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the NBA, man, it's in a bad place right now, man. And the NFL is thriving.
Yeah.
And you know another reason why? The NFL push their current narrative better than any
Oh,
sports.
most definitely.
Yeah.
And
Most
the
definitely.
NFL and the NBA can't get out the past. They compare everybody to somebody that played 30 years ago. And
Yeah.
if ain't nobody gonna be ever better than him in y'all eyes, why should I watch our product?
Because the same thing in baseball. You can
Everybody
change
saying
football.
the way you see how they push Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah.
he's the face, he's this. Brady ain't been retired 5 years.
Patrick Mahomes play different than Brady.
But I'm saying how they push it. They don't talk about Tom Brady. When you ever hear, the great Tom Brady, they don't talk about the past. They only push their current product. That's why it's blossoming. The NBA can't get out the past. Nobody ain't gonna never be better than Jordan. Ain't nobody ever gonna be better than Kobe.
But it's really not too much you could like do different in the basketball than football. Like football, you got so many different positions, so many different things you could do.
But you can control your narrative.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like you can control how your product is being pushed. So if I'm a novice, never watch sports, you feel me? And you show me a commercial, and your 2024 commercial is Michael Jordan taking off from the free throw line. And this is our savior. This is the greatest thing that ever happened. You feel me? And I'm like, wow. I go on the internet. I go on YouTube and type in Michael Jordan. Everything from Michael Jordan stopped at 1998. So I'm like, okay, why are they showing me this? It is 2024. Let me see what the 2024 product look like. Oh wow, they not dunking from the free throw line. I don't want to see this. I want to see that. So why would I watch it? You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna go on YouTube and go watch old videos. That's not gonna help your current product because I'm not watching it. You feel me? So it's like, and then it's like the WNBA. They better be careful because the way the WNBA picking up steam, they might be paying they salaries. Like, yeah.
18, 10, and 4.
18, 10, and 4?
18, 10, and 4.
That's what he averaging now?
Yeah.
And you think he more dominant than high school Zion? You know, was it high school Zion average?
It was only him though. He went to OTE.
Yeah.
I give you that.
Shawty flat out though.
What about Andrew Wiggins? His high school numbers?
What school he went to though? It's a different environment now.
But Zion could have went to any school and did that. Won't nobody stop him. In high school, he was bigger than everybody.
Yeah, he was.
Now if he was playing the national schedule, he wasn't on that.
Yeah.
He playing
Everybody that he
South
played.
Carolina
But I'm saying, when he went to Duke, who was stopping him?
True.
That was just
Wasn't
1 year
nobody-
later.
yeah, wasn't nobody stopping him.
So you you take a year of puberty away from a kid. Yeah, I like Zion. You take a year, you give a year of puberty back, and you 20 pounds lighter, 365 days dumber. Yeah, I like Zion. But you know your basketball. For a football player, that's going. You can build a relationship in college with a basketball player easily. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, we got some rapid fire for you though.
Before we get into that rapid fire, I wanted to go back to you said track.
Yeah.
So what events did you do in track?
The 100 meter and 200 meter, and the 4x1 and 4x2.
For real?
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, I run an 11, 6, and 100, and like 25 and 200.
What would you say is the hardest thing about track that separate from football?
You'll stop. Like football, you can recover after the stop. Like, they snap the ball, you fumble, or you can pick it up, run a 99-yard touchdown. But track, if you don't get that stop right, everybody 10 meters ahead of you by the time you look up.
Man. Then it's pretty much over at that point.
Yeah, you just running and running.
So literally, like, football is a game of inches. Track is literally a matter of seconds. That's dope, though.
Reaction time.
Yeah.
That's what helped me on the football field, though.
I was about to say, did it translate?
Yeah, getting starts and help you react to sounds. Like cadences, pick up cadences easier.
This something that fans would want to know. Aaron Donald, in the offseason, took karate to work with his hand movements and all that stuff. Do you have a unique training format that you like to do that's out of the ordinary of something that a normal person would do that play your position?
That play my position?
Yeah.
Track is something.
That
no D
okay,
lineman
that's there.
no D lineman on the track. But
That's all I did. When you said 100 and 200.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the long run, that's
going
gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's gonna be like, yeah. But like any like little personal. Okay, all
I
right.
don't think so. Not yet.
Not yet. You haven't done. All right,
I want
cool.
to try yoga though. Yeah.
Nah, yoga's dope. Like yoga is tranquility. Just being in the space of energy of peace and one, and you'll like yoga. You give it a try. You'll like yoga.
One last question before we get into the rapid fire, right? I saw on Twitter, under recruited, they had a poll, and they had like the top 10 D tackles, D linemen in the city, and your name was one of them. How did that feel to be recognized as like one of the best D linemen in the city?
That felt great, man. Coming from Kipp, you won't get that much like exposure out of here. So being on that list, it gave me some motivation to keep going and keep trying. Cause you don't really see that too much coming from legacy.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
I
dope.
saw that. I was like, man, that's awesome, man. He was on
Yeah.
that list. So who won? Who was the favorite?
Nah, it wasn't no like favorite. It was just
Okay.
early list.
Okay. All right.
Man,
So-
that's dope right there, man. Congratulations, man. Dang.
Hey, indeed. All right, you got something else to say?
Nah,
All right,
all
we
right.
about to get into this rapid fire. All right? First thing that come to your head.
All right.
Android or iPhone?
iPhone,
TikTok or IG?
TikTok,
Hip hop or go-go?
hip hop,
Favorite rapper in the city?
in the city.
In the city.
Wait, hold on. I don't know.
You got one in the city?
I don't know. Keep
All right, favorite rapper in general.
Future.
Future?
Okay.
Give you that. Favorite sports movie?
I don't know.
Water
Waterboy.
Okay, there we go.
we'll
Yeah,
take
there we
we'll take
go.
that.
My favorite.
It's Christmas around the corner. Favorite Christmas movie?
Home Alone.
Home Alone. Worst training exercise?
Rolling.
Toughest player you face?
Like in total.
Out of anybody.
Grayson Reed.
Grayson
Ray.
Reed. Okay. What position he play?
Old tackle.
Oh, tackle. Funniest teammate on your team?
Funniest.
Funnies.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got
That's
it.
hard. That's hard. That's hard.
All right. QB sack or running back fumble?
QB sack.
QB sack. You and your teammate Jordan meet at the goal line, finishing off scrimmage. Who wins that matchup?
Me. Of course, me.
PS5 or Xbox?
PS5.
We had a high school video game. What would your player rating be, and what would be your X factor?
97. X Factor. Unstoppable force.
Start with fourth.
Yeah.
All right. And what do Coach Lane yell at you about the most?
My knee pads.
Knee pads.
What about him?
Yes, I be rolling them up.
All right. I need your top 5 NFL players. Top 5 players in football. No matter college, no matter the position.
In order.
It's up to you. You can do it in order. It don't gotta be in order, but just your 5.
Playing right now.
Right now, current, retired, it don't matter. All time.
Aaron Donald, my number 1.
All right.
Everybody say I play like him.
All right, bet.
Miles Garrett, number 2.
Beast.
Man, it's getting hot. Travis Hunter, number 3.
Okay.
He a goat. He
All
really
right.
like that. Let me think. Who else? Keon Walker, good too.
Okay.
I mean, Deion Walker, my bad. From Kentucky.
Now,
And,
before you say your
the
5th,
defensive end from,
and I go ahead.
the defensive end from Penn State, number 11. I don't know his name. It's like Abdul Carter, I think.
He about to come up. We were, yeah. All right, okay. So, no Hall of Famers, no Greeks.
I like.
Hey, okay, that's hey,
Yeah,
listen,
that's fair.
hey, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What's your favorite cereal?
I don't eat cereal for
What's your favorite breakfast food?
pancakes.
Pancake.
Yeah.
So I don't gotta ask the pancake,
Yeah,
waffle, French
yeah.
toast question. I usually ask waffles, French toast, pancakes. You can only pick one, and that's all you can have.
Pancakes.
We got it. All right, you prefer syrup or sugar? Powdered sugar?
Syrup.
Syrup. Okay. All right, bet. Hey man, that was dope, man. Well, we appreciate you, man, for coming out, for sacrificing your Saturday. Y'all student athletes, y'all still in high school and stuff. Like Saturday is you get a day and a half of free time. Sunday don't really count because you preparing for Monday after a certain point in Sunday. So you got Saturday. So for y'all sacrificing y'all Saturday, man, just come spend some time with us for a little while, man. We appreciate y'all always, man. Man, you are an amazing young man. I wish you nothing but all the love, joy, success, and happiness that's coming your way. Your parents did an amazing job raising your family, your brothers, your mom, everybody. I thank you. I'm honored to have had you sit in my house on our chair. before you become the superstar that I know you're gonna be, man. I appreciate you, man, for
I
spending
appreciate
time.
the opportunity, man, because I don't get that much exposure. So I appreciate the opportunity to come on here, talk about my life, and talk about football.
Indeed. So, man, plug your social media sites so, man, people can follow you.
Sat Chasing Tay on Instagram and 56 Rats on Twitter.
Okay. Hey, I like those plugs right there. Hey, man, it's been the Figure 8 podcast, man. Another great, amazing episode, man. I'm the Rocket, man, always with my man Love. I just wanted to say, man, I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in, supporting us, showing us love, man. Thank you guys so much, man. Can't do it without them, man. We do this for these athletes, man. They make this thing possible. Happy holidays to everybody, man. 2024 has been an interesting year. I wish everybody nothing but love and happiness. I hope 2025 treats everybody well. This has been the Figure 8 podcast. Till next time.